Howdy, folks. This is Big Sam. I want to welcome each and every one of y'all to the very first installation of the David Chipman Awards. Now, a while back, we posted a poll on our community page on YouTube. We had a whopping 176 responses. I was very grateful to everyone that voted. And I wanted y'all to see, alright, of these four things, which one is the biggest abomination? So we have the four items out here today, and we will name a winner of the first installment of the David Chipman Awards. Now, coming in fourth place with only 4% of the vote, this kind of bothers me. And this was the real surprise, because this gun was the shoe-in to win. Only 4% of the vote for the Mozinator, which is, of course, a St. Petersburg cavalry carbine, which is a very weird Mozinator variant, in an Obrez stock and a pitchfork bayonet with no front sight to speak of. I don't know why this only got 4% of the vote. Your guess is as good as mine. If you think you know why, let us know in the comments, but I thought that was definitely going to win. I was wrong, folks. Alright, in lowly fourth place for the Mozinator. Better luck next time. Now, in third place, with a little bit better, 24% of the vote, we have this, a sporterized Mozinator 1907 carbine. Now, this particular rifle, the rifle itself hasn't been modified, but it's not in the original stock, and it's the stock that it has been in was a late 1894 or 1895 M91 Châtellerault French contract Mosin stock, and we can tell there's no escutcheon on this guy. And somebody sporterized that, and then decided to put it on a 1907 carbine. I don't know why. So, as horrible as this is, we only got 24% of the vote. Third place for our sporterized 1907 carbine. Again, better luck next time. Now, much closer, the runner-up for the first installment of the David Chipman Awards is Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. Now, I don't know how many of y'all have had the privilege to try this yet, but for those of y'all that haven't, the best way I could describe consuming Flaming Hot Mountain Dew would basically be if you took a box of Hot Tamales candies, you liquefied it, you carbonated it, and then you tried gargling it. That doesn't sound very pleasant, and that might be why this guy is our runner-up for the David Chipman Awards with a whopping 30% of the vote. Now, some of y'all might actually like this, which is probably why it didn't win, but it seems like a lot of people don't particularly like this. Much like our winner, Flaming Hot Mountain Dew seems to be very much love-hate. You either love it to death or you hate it to death, and not much in between. And now, our winner of the first installment of the David Chipman Awards is, of course, David Chipman. Now, some of y'all might have seen in a past video we did just a few videos ago, we actually took this rascal out to the range, and he works, and he seems to work pretty well, which is pretty alarming given how horrible this is. This guy received a whopping 42% of the vote, which I was pretty impressed by. Now, unfortunately, the way YouTube's community poll format works, they don't allow you to add pictures. So, I don't actually know how many of y'all voted for this gun, David Chipman, or if you were voting for the actual person named David Chipman. That being said, I'm not convinced that it really matters all that much, because I kind of have a hard time telling the difference between the two of them. Anytime you look at either, you get mad and you go blind, basically. So, I think it's only fitting that the first installment of the David Chipman Awards winner is none other than David Chipman. So now, folks, in future installments of the David Chipman Awards, we have to see if we can find something even more atrocious than this. Now, you might have seen a lot of weird stuff on the channel, and maybe you could think of one of those things, or just something else that pops in your mind. Post down in the comments, or send me an email of something you'd like to see compete in a future installment of the David Chipman Awards, and we'll see how horrible people think it actually is or isn't. But as you can see, the competition this time, folks, was pretty stiff. Having to beat these guys was a pretty tall order, but somehow David Chipman managed to do it. So for that, we are very proud of you, buddy. Way to go. So I hope you all enjoyed this installment of the David Chipman Awards, and make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss another installment. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if y'all have any prayer requests, and we'll see you next time.